What is going on, guys? This is Puppet 101, and welcome, finally, to Dying Light 2. Well, we're in the bazaar right now. We're not exactly in the Dying of the Light yet, but, as I mentioned last week, I am planning to make this video. And what's weird is, I completely forgot to. I literally didn't make a thing until today. I'm lazy, alright? Shut up. So, Dying Light 2 is a game that released in February of 2022, so literally a year ago. And it has quickly grown to be one of my favorite games. In fact, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Already. We're what? Less than a minute in? And I'm already running out of. Okay. We're already running into me slurring my words. Yay! Can't wait! Today, I'm just gonna say right now, Dying Light 2 is an amazing game, alright? I love this game. I've had so much fun with this game. I've put so much more time into this game than I have with so many others. Ghost of Tsushima is second place, let's be honest. But I've only put about 30 hours into that. This and Prototype. Prototype I've put 90 hours in. This I've put 100 hours in. Which is a big feat for me, alright? Because I don't really get nearly this much time in any kind of game. I can't lollygag too long. Because judging by the way the last couple of videos have gone, I only have about 30 minutes worth of a video here. So, let's get on with the video. Dying Light 2 is by far one of my favorite games, but it is definitely not without its issues, though let's be honest. There is absolutely no such thing as a perfect game, and sometimes even flaws can help make a game even better than it was. For example, in this video, I'm going to go over everything that I feel like Techland can do to help improve the game in following months. Where exactly does this all come from? Well, back in the first year anniversary, back February 4th, I think, they were celebrating 1 year of Dying Light 2. And in there, they showed us a roadmap mentioning what to expect in the following months. Anything combat related, I have not really put into this video, simply because, well, the combat update is coming up very, very soon. It is the 14th right now, I believe, as of recording this. And the update comes out on the 20th. And honestly, I don't expect Techland to see this. After all, I am a very small YouTuber, alright? I never ask for fame or anything like that. And so, I highly doubt that Techland will ever see this video. If they do, how the fuck did you get here? Who recommended you to me? Hi, first of all, I really like your work on both Dying Light games. Personally, I preferred this one over the first for many reasons. Mostly parkour, because that's what I look for in any kind of game. Assassin's Creed, Dying Light, any game that poses any kind of, hey, you're a fucking parkourist. Parkour. Parkour. That's why Unity is my favorite Assassin's Creed, in the way of movement. Okay. Anyway, here in this video, I will be talking about what Techland can do to potentially make this a way, way better game. Now, there are going to be some things that I'll mention. Oh, there's going to be a video, and I'll put it in the description. I'm going to explain how to get into the description, because I've actually heard a couple of people going, how do you get into the description? Right underneath this video, if you're watching this on full screen, get out of full screen, and on both mobile and PC, if you scroll down slightly, you'll get a thing where it's like posted 30 minutes ago or something like that. There, you're gonna have this like little like arrow or even like a little button that will say show more. You're gonna want to click that, and then that'll bring up where all the videos and everything is. That's the description of the video. So that's how you get into there. So I will be putting down multiple videos to kind of get my point across for what exactly I look for in this game. Well, I'm going to be honest. I've already said that quite a lot. This game is, in my opinion, nearly perfect. It just needs a few minor tweaks. And once again, in this video, it's going to go over that. So, let's quit lollygagging, because again, I only have about 30 minutes to go through all of this. There's not that many, but I also really want to talk about what I really, really love in this game. But anyway, let's get started! So, I have like a little note list right here with all sorts of stuff, and I'll be reading through that. Get out of my way, bitch! No! I don't know how we're going to be able to see any of this, because I don't know how to put the video out onto... I don't know how everyone gets the videos the way that they do it, so I just put down a phone in front of a stand in front of a TV. That's how I do it. Anyway, to the video. So the first thing I want to mention is, Techland, if possible, could you, by chance... Again, I highly doubt they're actually going to see this fucking video. But, if possible, because I've seen... This is actually the first of many... I saw this in a video and I think it works really well, things. But, in this specific video, the person who had Dying Light 2 went into their game files and turned up the gravity so that there's twice as much gravity. So, if you guys could update that, this would just add so much more freedom. As you can probably kind of tell, Aiden here, the main character, he's kind of floaty a little bit. Like, he gets quite a lot of hang time with his jumps. Get over here, bitch! Okay, then. Where the hell? Give me a second. Gotcha. I feel like adding in a lot more gravity. Like, here's the thing. Aiden's jump and the amount of height that he gets, that stays the same. But once he's at the apex of his height and he starts to fall, instead of having him float down like normal, instead have him go careening down, almost as if, well, this was like Earth gravity, or hell, even just Dying Light 1 gravity. It adds a lot more agency. Agency? Is that the right word? It adds a lot more alert, or uh-oh, to your movements. And it lets you think on your feet, just like in the first game. And that, I feel like, would really help benefit with the movement, and plus, seeing the video, it just looks so much better than the floatiness of this. Again, Aiden's jump and the amount of hang time that he gets, it's fine. Again, I don't even know if hang time is the right word, but just how much air he gets when he jumps is perfectly fine. But once he's at the apex of his jump, instead of just having him float down, just have him going straight down. What's up next? Oh, okay, so... I need to find these, but there are balance memes. Balance memes? What? Oh god, that's a mod. Oh, please, somebody make a balance meme. That sounds awesome. Balance beams is what I meant to say. For example, these things. Now, these things aren't the best, in my opinion. I like the idea of them. And no, I'm not looking at the little shack over here or this little like train station bit there. No, I'm looking at this big yellow thingy. If I land on this, it starts to move out of place. But the thing is, it's not really that well done with the physics of it all. Because it gives you way too much time to kind of move from it before it fully slides down. So they have those, they have like a little pipe somewhere. And they have boards, I guess. They're like these like little boards, and I like these bridges too, but I'll get to those in a second. So just like with upping the frickin' English is not in my head right now. Excuse me. Along with adding gravity to Aiden himself to have him, fall, maybe instead just add this. Add more gravity to the balance beams. And this was shown in the demo too. I'll link that below too, because I think it's a really cool demo to see what we could have gotten. And this is like one of the ways that they could make the game a whole lot better and closer to the demo. Hell, they even had these like little metal grates that I'm passing over right now. They had those as balance beams. but add gravity to those too. So when you land on them, they immediately would like fly up. If you land at like the very edge of it, uh, they would just fly up, and then you'll have to spam X or A or whatever you play on. Basically, the same button that they have you spam when you're on a slope. Again, I need to find certain things to get my points across, but for the most part, it's kind of easy to explain. Um, but yeah, there's these like balance beams somewhere around here. I think that might be one of them over there. So let's head over there really quick. But if you add a whole lot of gravity to those, yeah, these things. Like if I land at the edge of that, I don't care if I'm showing my face. I'm taking that back. Oh, you can't really see my face. Okay. Have like the very edge of this. Have that just go straight up, and then you'll have to spam A just to climb up it. Spam A, spam X, whatever it is. But if you go up a slope in this game, or a slope, okay, there are slopes in the game that you can climb up, and you can climb up them faster by like that. As you can see, when I started to climb up, there's like a little X that just kind of pops up. So when the plank gets shot straight up, have you press that, and then you can then do what you will. That's basically what I'm saying. But that will definitely add, once again, more urgency, and it actually grounds the game a little bit more than it already is. What's next? Oh, grappling hook. Okay. Give me a second. I will be right back. Welcome to the player stash, where you have all of your weapons. And I have a lot of weapons. Benefits of playing this game for a fucking year. Now, in the extras, you have a bunch of outfits and unique weapons that you can unlock through DLC and whatever. Thing is, you have customizable outfits. You have like the E3 outfit, which is what I'm wearing right now. It's my preferred outfit because I just fucking love this outfit so much. It's so cool. You have a customizable paraglider, but you have a grappling hook in this game too. But there is no customization for it. And this is such a minor nitpick that I can honestly see somebody going, "Why are you nitpicking this?" Honestly, I don't know. It's one of those like mildly infuriating things. But you do actually have a grappling hook in this game, and I don't know if I've used it yet. But as you can kind of see, I have no idea if you can't see it. There's like this like little dot in the middle of my screen. That's my grappling hook. All I have to do is aim, and it's physics based. How am I on fire? You know, this is honestly, as much as I love Old Villador, it's not the best place to actually use your grappling hook. Not because it'll cause you death. It's just not good for showing off. So I'm going to go to the city. Give me another second. Alright, I'm in the city now. So let's say you were scouting out the area for a truck full of renegades that's going on that bridge, and you finally found them. And you're like, oh, hey, I found them. And your objective tells you, hey, that's where they are. Go get them. Well, naturally, you're going to need a little bit of help. So this calls for something special, as quoted in the demo, as well as a paraglider. Oh, shit. Now, the grappling hook is physics-based in this game. Not like the first game where it's just a straight-up Just Cause grappling hook. Fuck you, zombie! It's so satisfying to dropkick a zombie. And boing! Yeah. Thing is, in this game, the grappling hook, if it is possible to kind of see it, it is kind of difficult. Especially since I can imagine, I think the camera's only at like 420p, if that. So, they fell down. Oh! See ya, suckers! They tried to see me, but they couldn't. I'm too fast. So, the grappling hook is essentially used to fucking Spider-Man your way through the map. And you might also notice there's these posters all over the place. You got them there and there. You got them all along there. That's another point that I want to make. But first, just overall, if you have a customization screen, why isn't there a grappling hook customization already? This makes me sound like a dick. That is not my intention, I swear. I am so sorry if it seems like I'm being a dick. I'm just... Have there be customization. Have there be like a little candy cane themed version of the grappling hook. Like in the E3. Like in the E3? What? But just like have there be... Yeah, this is what I mean. You just give way too much time for this. But either way, just have there be customization for the grappling hook, because I don't like seeing this. It's moving around a lot, so you can't really tell, but it's green and black. But have there be like a white and red version, like in the E3 version, or have like a red and black version. I think that would be cool. Just have there be just variety in the grappling hook. What's up next? Oh, rooftops full of zombies. So in the first game, this one's very quick, but in the first game, the rooftops were filled with zombies. So for like big open rooftops like this, have there be like 2 or 3 zombies on each rooftop. Like back there was 2 or 3. This would be 2 or 3 if there isn't a whole bunch of people there fighting them. Whoa! They're throwing knives at me. Oh crap! Goodbye. Yeah, have there just be more zombies up on the roofs? Make the roof a much less safe area for you to be. That just, I feel like that's just kind of a given. It'll add a lot more of the sense of danger to this world. I know it's 15 years after the apocalypse and everyone's kind of used to everything now and they know how to counter most of everything, but at the end of the day, no pun intended. You know, it's only halfway through the day. No pun intended, but at the end of the day, just have there be more zombies up on the roofs. It just, first off, it adds more dropkick ability, and 2, you're just able to smack people off of roofs. It just makes the ragdoll system so much more funny. And just, I think it will work. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the posters really quick. In Dying Light 2, you have a certain weapon called a throwing knife, and they do exactly what you think they do. You throw them, they hurt an enemy unless you upgrade them, in which case you can eventually kill an enemy. In this game, however, if you unlock a certain skill, I forget which one it was. I think it's just straight up just a skill called stab. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I get them? Nope. No, I cannot! Hey, guys! Ow! You bonked me in the head. And run! Run, 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 run! Oh! That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, that's a big fucking problem. Oh, goodbye. Where was I? Oh, right, posters. If a zombie tries to grab you, like let's say this guy here, you, madam, grab me. Thank you. As you can see, you have 3 options. I'm gonna pick L2, and that's just a knife stab. I've already used it before. But you can also throw down a UV lamp, which will burn the crap out of them, or you'll just kick or punch them away. But I feel like the knives can be used even better. When I mentioned before, can I do that? When I was up on that thing before I fell down, I was looking for a way to slam into a zombie's head. Well, they weren't even zombies. Where are the zombies? Oh. How did you follow me? Did you follow me all the way here? Oh, like that. There could be a similar mechanic like that, but there are these big brutes in the world with sledgehammers. Like, they wear a crap ton of armor and they have a sledgehammer. I need to hurry up. It's already been 20 minutes out of 30. Oh, crap. But there's these big guys with a sledgehammer, and instead of Aiden jumping on them and slamming their head into the ground like I just did with that zombie, instead Aiden will just fly through the air and just bop him in the head. That's all that he does. However, this specific thing I'm about to explain, have there be a similar mechanic, but it's a double skill actually. You have to buy two skills. You have to buy stab and the slam or whatever it's called. The air assassinate essentially. You have to unlock both that and the stab in order for you to you know, do this. But Aiden will then land on the dude, and instead of clocking him on the head, you'll get a unique animation where Aiden lands on him, but he also uses up a knife in the process. Just like with when I stabbed that zombie in the eye just earlier, that used up one knife. And I don't think really anyone uses the knives in this game as proper throwing knives. They use them mostly for just the takedown of the zombies. So yeah. But have that also use up a knife. And then the third thing that would use a knife, I'm trying to think of what the third... Oh, right. The third thing that would use up a knife, but I think would be really cool, is a hidden mechanic in the game. You don't need to buy any skills. It's just simply there, and you just kind of have to figure it out. Like, whenever I landed on the top of a bus, or these kind of like little like plank things here, when I have my grip on there, how I'm like hanging, but there's nothing below me. If I press this button, you can't really see it, but if I press that, Aiden will just kind of flip himself onto the level below. It's a hidden mechanic in the game. You didn't need to buy a skill for that. It's just kind of there. But just like in the premiere trailer, have Aiden jump all the way over to here. I'm going to end up dead, probably, for this, but I don't care. But have Aiden just kind of jump on there, and while he's sliding, have there be a... it's not like a prompt or anything, but have there be like a little mini... again, it's not even a prompt. That looks like that's in Russian, because I'm looking at this from like a mirrored angle. So I'm just reading Diad Ira Oi. Whereas it just says you are dead. But have there be like this like little prompt for you to take out a knife and just stab it into the poster and slide down and not take any kind of fall damage. Again, I'll put all these in the premiere in the description below. But I feel like that will just add so much more depth to the world, and it uses up a knife in the end, so yeah. Oh, Techland, I have no idea if this is possible, because I have never made a game. I'm planning to make a game. Yeah, that video that I made, what was it, 2 years ago now? Where I was talking with Alex and explaining a game? Yeah, nope, that's still happening. I just don't talk about it much, because we're still in the process of coming up with shit. But... if it is possible, and I'm totally fine if it's not, because again, I've never made a map before, is it possible to take those wooden bridges that we saw earlier and like make more of them, like go around the map for easier traversal, as well as more of the balance beams? Because if so, that just, I feel like would add so much more depth to the world, because not only do you have more ways besides just jumping around the place, which understandably is what you're supposed to do in this game, and I totally fine with that, but have there be like this like extra option of like, oh, you can just take this bridge, and it also adds this semi-depth that people have gotten used to this so much that they've just built more bridges over time to help accommodate for the infected and everything. In my opinion, that I feel like would really work. Oh crap, I'm dead! I didn't even try to do that. I don't even know what caused that. Have more opportunity weapons. Okay, another thing with the demo is at some point Aiden gets surrounded by a whole bunch of infected, and then he has to use a... he slides, I guess. He slides underneath a door, and he not only closes off the door... Have there be that, first of all, as well. Okay. Have there be these like doors and stuff, like around here specifically. Have there be like 2 doors that are like propped open by a bat, and just have Aiden sneak in through there and have him grab that bat. Or even if there's like, if your like inventory is full or something like that, have there be a unique animation where James is my character, not Aiden. Did I already say James? I'm so sorry. Where Aiden will just kind of slap the bat out of place and then just kind of sneak in. Have there be a unique animation for that, but not only do you close off a way or open up a way for infected to get in or out, you also acquire a weapon at the same time. Have there be stuff like that, because then, again, just like what I've said before, it just adds depth to this world. It adds in like, oh, people try to, whoa, I almost died again. It just adds this like, oh, people are used to this, but they're adding all this stuff to help out people and potentially try to block off infected. It just adds this so much more cool. Also, I already know what the next thing is going to be. And this is another one of those like tiny nitpicks. It's like, oh, why are you nitpicking that? Have there be customization for the health bar. Up at the very top, you can see how there's a red bar. That's my health. And then at the bottom, there's a blue bar. Like in like the middle of the screen. Like whenever I start to sprint or something like that, there's this blue bar that slowly depletes. That's my stamina. In the options, like in the HUD options, have there be options for what to do with your health bar. You already kind of have something like this where you can make it always there. You can make it dynamic so it only appears whenever you take damage, or you can just outright turn it off always. Have there be like HUD customization options and have it look like, let's say if you wanted to, you can make it look like the health bar and stamina bar from E3, but like you can customize it so you can have the health bar in the release of the game, so like it's this red health bar right now, but you can have the stamina bar from E3. I just feel like that just gives everyone being all the people that play the game, and well, that's the definition of everyone. It just gives everyone this like customization, like what way do you want your game to look? You want some stuff to disappear, you want some stuff to look like older, you want some stuff to be the same. It's all up to the player. It adds this like little like it just adds this like extra freedom for the player. What's up next? I need to be fast because I am starting to run out of time. More bridges, increase the gravity of the rooftops. Change shadows. Okay, this is another one of those minor nitpicks. Look at Aiden's shadow. It's just straight up a normal skinny figure, but if I go into photo mode, it immediately changes so that Aiden has his hood on. Is there a way to make that permanent so whenever you move, like, so does the hood? That sounds weird. But like, have like the shadows like accurately represent whatever the character is wearing. If they're wearing a hood, like have the shadow actually like fit with what they're wearing. I'm distracted at the moment. Oh, this one's more goofy, but this is the last thing I want to mention, and I'm not going to be able to explain what I really, really do like in this game, but I am going to upload this, and I'll probably make a part 2 next week or something like that, but I'm just going to say it really quick. In the way of, like, goofiness, in the first Dying Light, there is an ability where if you timed everything perfectly, you will slam into a zombie, but you'll either stab them in the chest, or you'll completely crack their head open. Have there be something similar, but when you do basically this. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Please don't run out. Please don't run out. Please don't run out. I'm begging you. Please do not run out. So when Aiden does this, if you land on someone, have there be like no. Have there be like a little what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. Have Aiden, if he happens to land on someone, it just adds to the brutality and goofy factor. Okay, I'm dead. It just adds to the brutality and goofy factor. But have him, like, land on someone and just absolutely fucking pancake them. Have, like, a little mini geyser of blood just splurt up into the camera. And just create the shockwave that just knocks everyone else down. That will just add to the goofy factor, but it will be... I can guarantee you, that will be so freaking satisfying. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but... it definitely shows Aiden's strength